all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a
What's going on? Welcome to everybody that's jumping on here today. It's your boy Chuck, aka the Go Gorilla. And if you're on here, that means you're trying to get some good content and you're ready to make some money this upcoming week. Like always, like I tell everybody, what we're gonna start off with first is what happened last week, and then we're gonna go forward from there and get everybody set up for success. All right. As always, we got gold that's up right now, and just want to go through really quick what happened, and then we will jump on our analysts for next week upcoming trade setups. Here we go. All right, without further ado. All right, as you can see here, if you keeping up with my YouTube channel and videos, you would see that we was looking for gold to sell right here at this point at 1710. I wrote out for you guys gold setup. So either do a small pullback or to sell directly. As you can see what happened, let me jump down to the 4 hours so you can see that a lot closer on the arrow. All right, maybe that helps out. As you can see, this was gold setup. I wrote it out for everybody. It was either you could sell or wait till a small pullback and sell. We got our small pullback, which I told you I would be doing, and we sold all the way down to 1780. No complaints. Jump back on the daily. Like I wrote everything out for everybody. I told you guys you was going to make some big money, and if you followed my instructions, you should have been good to go. And then I wrote down bias on gold buying from 1680 support area. We came down, hit it, and went right back up. 1837. Me and my group, we took profits, and now we are in holding a sale from 1837. And we are currently right here. So now that I got everybody up to speed, let's go ahead and update. I'm going to move this over because I'm going to use that terminology for something else. And let's get everything cleaned up. This has played out all this information. And this is currently what we're looking at on gold. And move that over. All right, there, so you can see it. This is currently gold setup. We are in a sale currently. And let's go from here. So based off what I'm looking at now and what the DXY and the dollar is doing, I am projecting gold to continue selling for a upcoming buy. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's fix that. Deleted the wrong thing. Let me lock that in so that don't happen again. I was trying to delete this stop loss line and this line. Just need to clean this chart up. Just be patient with me, guys. You know, everything I'm doing is live. There's no filtering and updating this video. Whatever I show you on here is what I give you. So what we have here is we're looking at gold. It's already completed this, so we could possibly get a small pullback, and I still want to see gold drop. But instead of coming down to 1680, which it possibly could still, I'm looking at more of a, and I can show you, I have my other chart up with my stars and my MAs that I use for reference also. So if you go here, I pulled up a blank chart for you guys so you can see I got the star indicator that lets me know that gold was in a sell. We was already going to that point anyway. Hit it right on the point. A star popped up and gold sold. But I'm looking at this structure here. This almost looked like, and then we could tell where it broke this trend, this downward trend. Now we're in the upward trend. And we can possibly pull right back down to this trend that broke. If you look here closely, it's going about somewhere in this area. So if I look at this closely, I can see that gold is potentially coming back down to touch this, or coming back in this area here. Just using this chart for guidance to help out. And just scroll right back here. Okay. Let's jump on the 4-hour real quick. I just need to make sure I get a good spot for you guys. All right. You actually see it really good here too. This is the area I'm talking about right here. Let me use this is it right here. Hope that help out. So in this area is what I want to see gold come back to. It's a lot of noise right here. Got the up down. Posted move down, hit our take profit, rejected, came right back to my sell area, which is right across here. Gave us a double top pretty much. And if we come back down and get some noise in this area, this pretty much will complete an inverted head and shoulder. This being the head, this being the shoulders. But so I really don't want to see it come back down here. If it comes all the way back down here to 1680, we could possibly be looking at a double bottom. So it's two scenarios. Let's map this out now. I want to see gold, let's say possibly pull back. But overall, I'm not even going to put that there. I want to see gold come, don't want to go up too high because we have a double top here. So this is definitely an area if it break. We got to keep that in mind. As you know, red is for stop. So come about right here. Here gold could actually still come back up a little bit. All right. I think we set up now. So this is what I want to see on gold. I'm going to map this out in 4-hour, and then I'm going to go to the daily and clean this up. I want to see gold come here, honestly. But it still could come to this area. And I want to see a rejection. There. Or there. Excuse me. All right. Now that we got this on a small time frame, you guys can see what I'm looking at. So I want to see gold do this. I may just leave the 4-hour up for you guys as to view this week only. I like to look at it on a daily, which, you know what, I'm just stick with what I have. The daily is always better for me. If you guys would like me to maybe present the 4-hour, just leave a comment in this YouTube subscription area or description. All right. Yes, I like this. So gold setup. We're gonna either come back. This is the area we're looking for though. Green for take profit. Maybe 1771, somewhere like that. I like that. But if this breaks, we can come back here, give ourselves a double bottom easily on gold. Okay. Just widen everything up a little bit. Now, I could delete this. All that's played out. Okay. It's a tricky one this week coming up. Now, what could also happen, remember we always got to prepare for the worst case scenario. This is what we want to see on gold. But we have to realize that anything can happen. You always have to be prepared. I always tell everybody. And if you enter this right here, do your calculations. You want to make sure you take a small loss if it does come. But if 1746, and then that's also this lower trend line, it's the upper trend line now because we're going in the upward direction. If this breaks and around 1746.65, this will continue going up. It just is what it is. Gold breaks 1746. Look for buys up to 1780. Yes, 1780 plus. Yeah. That is as simple as I can explain it. And there we have it, guys. If that breaks. But ultimately, this is what I want to see. A little upward, downward movement. Take profits. Look to take profits there. And then I think we probably will get that break. Most likely. So we can go with this scenario. But honestly, I would take our profits here where we previously was at, and then wait till this area breaks, and then continue buying upward. This is still. Delete that. All right, this is what I have for gold. Sorry, it's taking a little longer, but this is a little more detailed for gold next week. This is gonna be not as easy as last week. We really gotta keep an eye on this one. I will be sending out signals in my signal group to try to give everybody the best entry and exit that I can off of this. And then I'm also going to look at the DXY for you guys and show you what I'm tracking. But we may have to revisit gold again, but this is what I have right now. Let's go ahead and move to Great Britain USD. And all is still here. It's still the same. If that breaks, nothing has changed. All that is still the same. All right. Then of course, I'm sorry, I almost missed that. And of course, if this breaks here, this zone, we still will see gold come downward. That's only if 1670 is broke. But until then, this is what we're going to play. Make sure you get a screenshot of this, guys. And that's what I have for gold for this week. This is the play I'm looking at for next week. And then we'll go from there. Make sure, like I say, make sure you guys are really paying attention. This is going to be a tricky one. All right, let's move on to Great Britain USD. We have spent enough time on that. Let's see. You know, I like to trade Great Britain off the weekly. If you follow me here, and this is what we have for Great Britain. Everything's still looking good. We still said if this break, we'll go upward. No changes. That zone is still holding overall. All right, so this is what we still have for Great Britain. Still selling. We got a little rejection, but I want to still see this continue downward. Nothing different on Great Britain yet. So that saved us a lot of time since we spent so much time on gold. So make sure you got a screenshot of this. And let's move it on over. Check out the DXY and possibly check out oil for you guys. Because I forgot to show you that last week. And I know I mentioned I would. Okay. So the DXY, this is what I have. As I mentioned last week to everyone. And you can see everything is playing out perfect. Overall, this is what's going to drive gold in Great Britain, as I told you guys. So this is what I want to see for DXY here. I had a trend here that I drew out. I want to see a small rejection, and I said if that breaks, we're going to go ahead and continue on. But overall, it did what I had marked off. It came up. I was looking for it maybe to possibly come up again, but it broke the trend, and that gave us the next scenario. So now we came down. We hit this line. We immediately got a rejection. It came up very short, if you can see right there at the tip. And then came right back up. Didn't hit this line, but it did reject. Sorry about that. It did reject slightly away from it. If you can see here, yes, perfect. Just want to throw out with trading, nothing is precise when it comes to, no, you could be the best trader in the world. It just, I know some people that follow us and put a lot of faith in us that's been doing this for years, as I have, but nothing's precise with this. You know, we give the best perception and the best objective areas to hit. But overall, with trading, as I was told when I first started, when you're happy with your profits and you're doing great, and you made definitely if you made over what you want to make, you should take your money and just get out the market and wait till the next setup. Because just looking at this as a scenario, look how close these are coming to the marks I have. I mean, they could easily hit them, but they're like inches away. Some people will sit and wait till their trades get so close and will not take their money at all and just wait, hoping that it would hit, and they lose so much money. So just using this as a scenario, I don't actually trade the dollar. I just use it as a reference. But look how close this is. All right, enough of that. So let's update this. Pretty much what we have here. Wow, that fit perfect. So as you can see here, we came down. This is where I was looking to buy for the dollar at. And then looking for an upward movement now to here, which is slowly moving that way. So next week, I'm looking for this to, I guess I need to update that correctly. I'm looking for this to come here. I still want to see it come back. Maybe something more like this now. Now that move is played out, I want to see this come up here, which will give us that small sell-off on gold and Great Britain USD. And then once this touches here, our buy area at gold and Great Britain USD should be very close or hit. And then we're going to get a rejection, should bring those up and then down. Okay, so up, then slowly back down. Yeah, so let's go with this. We might not even get that at all. But overall, this is the area I'm looking to. In here, I'm looking to buy. To be very transparent with you guys, I am looking to buy anywhere in here. I would like it to come down here, but it does not have to. Green for buy. All right. I want to see it come in here. But if it comes down to this area, it's going to be great. This would mean that gold should have hit and Great Britain should have hit all our buy tech profits. But overall, this is what I'm looking for. And then once this hit this bottom, we're looking to sell. Or once this hits in this area, if it definitely hit this bottom, we're looking to sell Great Britain and go wherever location they're at that time. We're looking to sell those. That's why you have to pay attention to what's going on with this also, you guys. Because overall, this does help drive those markets. And then at the same time, the same scenario as I mentioned, if this breaks, we're going to see this come down here. But this is what scenario we're looking for. Red line. Keep an update. Get a screenshot of this. Late this. Help set up your gold take and your Great Britain USD trades. All right. That's all I have for today. Thank you guys for joining. I'm sorry for this being a little longer. My last two videos have been a little longer than usual. I've been trying to give a lot of education. We probably will, starting next week again, go back to just giving direct trades, and I will leave the education if you want to hit me up directly. You can find my contact information in the description of this YouTube video. You can find my Telegram information if you're looking to join my Signal groups. If you need a good trading journal to track all your information, you can find that information also in this description. Thank you guys for joining, and hope you have a blessed week and make some money next week also. Talk to you later. Chuck is out.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.